Now, many people may counter that this information can be determined from pedigree. All you have to do is look at the pedigree and you can see on the dam's line is full of stamina. So why do we need a genetic test? Or the stallion side, the sire side is full of speed. So of course it's all, it must be a sprinter. Well, if you have a CT mare and you take a CT mare to a CT sire, cast your minds back to intersert science, Leo. You might remember Mendel's peas and these Punnett squares. And I always call this Punnett square Mendel's peas in real life. If the dam passes on her C-type gene to the foal and the sire passes his C, then that foal is a CC. If the dam passes her C and the sire the T, then it's a CT foal. Another CT foal, and if they both pass on their T, then it's a TT foal. So in this particular instance, if you take that mare to the stallion, same stallion 4 times, those foals will have identical pedigree pages. They'll have identical pedigree pages, yet genetically they're very different. And what this means is this translates into being very different horses on the race course, in training and on the race course. So the utility of this is that you can make predictions for your matings, how you can use this information. You can use the information to more often produce the type of foal that you desire. And you cannot always predict that, predict the outcome from pedigree. This is just an example of a set of horses that are a son and a grandson of probably the best or one of the best stallions in the world, who was a TT. And he had a son who's a CT, who had a son who was a CC. But there have been often questions as to why progeny of a particular stallion or progeny of a particular mare may actually perform differently. It's because of the combination of the genetic material that has been passed on from both parents. So this can now and is being used to inform breeding decisions. Now, breeding, I suppose, is a genetic lottery. You never know what's going to come together. But what you can do is you can use the information to load your dice, so to speak. If you know the genetic information for the mare, and you may know it for the sire, then you can use the information to more consistently produce the type of foal that you want. So if you want TT horses that are best suited to Derby distances, for instance, then if you have a TT mare, then you can send her to a TT stallion and you will be absolutely guaranteed to produce a TT foal. And similarly, if you have a CC mare and you want to ensure that you're producing sprint types, then you can send that mare to a CC stallion.